Again, my name's Gabe Zolna. I just received an interesting email last night, did a little bit of research, and I thought I'd make a video on this. This is in Florida. This took place in Florida, and there's a state attorney by the name of Angela Corey. She's involved in this as well. You might remember Angela Corey was the one that wrongfully prosecuted George Zimmerman, in the Trayvon Martin shooting. Anyway, in Florida, a female by the name of Melissa Alexander was convicted by Angela Corey, and for aggravated assault. Corey had offered Alexander a deal that would have given her 3 years, but since Alexander felt that she was totally innocent of the charges, she thought that she would take the case to a jury under Florida's Stand Your Ground law. Now, it's important to understand what that law is. You might want to look it up, so this might make more sense to you. The law mandates increased penalties for some felonies, including aggravated assault, in which a gun is called for or used. Under the state's 1020 life law, a conviction of aggravated assault where a firearm has been discharged carries a minimum and a maximum sentence of 20 years. Without any regard to any of the extenuating circumstances or mitigating circumstances. A jury convicted Alexander in March in less than 15 minutes, and a judge by the name of Daniel denied her request for a new trial in April. And the justification that they used to convict her was that, according to what the article stated, her husband, and she got into a confrontation, he had noticed through her cell phone that she had sent some photographs and some text messages to her ex-husband, and he threatened to kill her. She tried to escape. She ran into the garage and realized she didn't have her car keys. So she grabbed her pistol, went back inside, and shot into the wall to try to deter him from doing what he said he would do. And he even admitted to it in court, that he intended to cause her bodily harm. The justification that the judge used was that she had a chance to escape, yet she returned. Well, isn't that exactly what the Stand Your Ground law states in Florida? She doesn't have to run. She can stand her ground. You know, you sort of wonder where Sharpton is, and you wonder where Jessie Jackson is. You wonder where the NAACP is. The reason they're not involved in this is this isn't a high-profile case. Yet here's a woman that's going to spend the next 20 years of her life in a prison, when she could have, if she would have accepted the deal that Angela Corey had offered her, spent probably less than 3 years in prison. There's something wrong with the law, and the legislators need to go take a look at that and make the appropriate changes. And the governor needs to pardon her, because this is totally insane. If the Florida didn't have your Castle Doctrine, which permitted her to stand her ground, which is what she did, if she would have had her car keys, we probably wouldn't have had any need to have this conversation. She never would have been tried. Nothing would have happened. She didn't have her car keys. So she returned to get her car keys, and she fired a warning shot. Didn't aim at him. He admitted that, according to what I read, that she didn't aim at him. She shot into the wall. In either case, if there's ever a travesty of justice, this is it. You know what's wrong with these prosecutors, these state prosecutors? The reason they offer deals is because they always want a conviction. And what tends to happen is the people that are guilty take the deals. The people that are innocent don't take the deals because they believe that justice will prevail. Well, Melissa Alexander was wrong. Justice did not prevail. Let's see if Fox News gets on top of this. Let's see if the media gets on top of this. Let's see if she's freed, as she should be. She has a little newborn, and then she has a pair of twins that are 11 years of age. This is a travesty of justice of the worst kind.